So the day has come. We have finally taken off on our long-term, officially living out of the truck camper. So here you go, there she is. We are currently in beautiful eastern Idaho, camped out at a reservoir right now. Soph and I have a wedding to attend in Michigan at the end of this month, so we're gonna be slowly working our way east, and we're gonna try and make as many fun stops as we can along the way. I want to spit this out. When he gets close, will you grab that net? Grab. Yeah, you can have it.
Oh my god, that's not gonna fit. Oh my god, what do I do?
Ooh, he's got some battle scars.
He does not fit in your net.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Whoa. Oh my god. Is that the biggest fish you've ever got? Biggest trout, yeah.
Look at him. Well, that was absolutely awesome. That was probably like 2 minutes of that fish pulling drag. By far the biggest rainbow trout I've ever caught. We measured it was about 25 inches. And the coolest part was, truck's right here. I caught it right there. All right, so we're gonna give this another try, see if we can catch one on film. This is what I'm using, just a little yellow spin bait. These things are nice because when the sun comes out, this is very bright when it flickers in the water. All right. Yeah, look at that. Oh! Well, away she goes. Look at that, he's carrying a fish. Big old heron. Quick, nice rainbow. He's strong, but I'm gonna put him back. So something I noticed is that big rainbow trout that I caught earlier broke my drag system. So it still works, like you can pull line out, but there's no noise. So away she goes. So we were gonna walk over this fenced-in area and see what that plaque is right there, but we noticed in this little corner, we think this is one of those geocache things. I don't know, look in there, make sure there's nothing. Oh yeah, there's like a paper you sign and stuff. Ooh. Yeah, let's check it out.
Cool. Look.
That's crazy. That's like the second geocache we found on accident.
No way.
Oh, that's neat. What else is in there?
A treasure. We finally found treasure.
Couple toys. What else they got? Some quarters. Ooh, there's a bullet in there. That's kind of cool. Look at that. And then there's us down there. This area is gorgeous. I'm glad it cleared up too. It's been overcast, a little bit of rain and windy all day. So this has been an amazing day fishing so far. I couldn't ask for anything better. So I'm gonna cast out a couple more times before it gets dark here. And then if you guys can see out in the distance here, looks like a storm's rolling in. So I think I got a couple more casts and we should probably start heading in for the night. All right. I think we got one. He's not very big, but. There we go. Beautiful way to end the day. That's awesome. There he goes. Okay, so rule number one about traveling, other than a bunch of other rules, always bring duct tape. So we're about to settle in for the night and we realized that this plastic cover, identical to this one, flew off while we were driving. It's old brittle plastic, so it just probably disintegrated. And yeah, so that's coming in pretty quick. So I'm gonna try and get this thing duct taped and hopefully don't flood our bathroom. Well, that should do it. It'll work for now. I don't think we'll be finding a replacement part for this anywhere out here. So we have just crossed over the Idaho into Montana state line. And check this out. There's probably 2-3 dozen up there. This mountain pass out that direction, we cut through that and it was basically 20 miles down like a dirt road. Super neat, a lot of elk, saw a bunch of pronghorn, but we are finally in Montana making some progress. We're gonna try and get up to Bozeman area today, but thought we should stop for a little bit. This is Clark Reservoir, I think, and just absolutely gorgeous. All right, so we have just parked outside of Caldwell, Montana. We're at the Lewis and Clark Caverns. Thankfully, our truck was able to make it up the road. Super windy, super low speeds. If we had a trailer, that would not have worked at all. But yeah, we're gonna enter the caverns in about an hour here. But first, I think we're gonna take a little walk to stretch our legs here. Look at that. Well, we got up to the ticket counter 5 minutes before the tour guide started, and we were informed that they are sold out of tickets. I'm not so sure that's true, but we're gonna move on for now.
just rolling around. Look at those claws.
So we made a pit stop about halfway through Montana, trying to break up the drive a little bit. We were at Pompei's Pillar, that big sandstone structure over there. Apparently Lewis and Clark used this as like a notable map feature way back in the day, and I think Clark's signature is somewhere in the stone, so we're gonna go see if we can find it. Okay.
So this is Pompei's Pillar, who is Sacagawea's son. His nickname was Pompei, and he traveled with Clark on his expedition, and then named the rock after him. That's pretty cool.
Oh, there it is. I put a glass picture frame around it. 1806. All right, we'll head up here and check out the peak real quick. And it is raining pretty hard now, so this might be a quick peek up here. Okay, look at this giant, I don't know what that is. Is that an eagle?
I have no idea, but it's massive.
Zoe hasn't even noticed yet.
I thought that was fake.
Yeah, it looked like a statue when we came around the corner. I go nice and slow. You guys won't be able to tell until I walk up to it, but that thing's probably 2.5, 3 feet tall. Wow. It's kind of scary looking too. Oh my God, it looked at me. Zoe hasn't even noticed. He's probably, what, 25 feet away?
That thing doesn't even care about us.
I wasn't sure it was real until it started moving its head. That thing is massive. Look at its eyeballs.
It's like bigger than a penguin.
So I'm pretty sure this is a golden eagle. Oh, he looks so cool. Also, it is pouring now. Look at your jacket.
I know, this isn't that weatherproof.
So this is the peak of it. I-94 is way out there. And then the reason this is significant is because Lewis and Clark followed the Yellowstone River right here. Man, look at him. He's not moving. All right, I think we're gonna head back down and leave him alone. He's still just hanging out right here. But we are soaked. It's raining pretty good and hungry, so I think we're gonna start walking back to the truck. There's our truck.